Hey everyone, it's the one and only magnificent bird, Beak, speaking to you today. And in today's video, I am back at it with some more Mass Effect 1. This is going to be part 2, and we are currently on the Citadel as, let's kind of recap what happened last time shortly. We went to Eden Prime because the Council and the Turian Spectre Nihilus wanted us to go on a what they classified as a shakedown run, but obviously it was way more than just a shakedown run. This was a test to recover this beacon on Eden Prime to see if we were possibly ready for candidacy to become the first human Spectre. And well, Nihilus ended up getting killed by Saren, who has some sort of control over the Geth. And now here we are on the Citadel, and we have to meet with the Council. Okay, right here. Yeah, so let's see. Journal, missions, Citadel, expose Saren, mission summary. You have to prove to the Council, to the Citadel Council, that Saren, one of their Spectre agents, has gone rogue. So we will do that. Go to the Citadel Tower on the Presidium for an audience with the Council. And that's where we're at. Now, that's a side mission for later. Okay. Now, since we are here on the Citadel, we are going to be here on the Citadel for probably quite a while. So let's go over here.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her, and she betrayed that confidence. All right, I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash. Please greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Sure. And for those that don't know, this alien race is called an L-Core, so we're going to learn a little bit about them today.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the L-Core.
The L-Core were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the L-Core.
Frankly, we L-Core prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the L-Core groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine
Oh shit, I already clicked that.
History of my people.
Damn it.
It is agreeable
All
to
right.
share our culture with others.
All right, let's learn about why they explain their, like, why, like, they're genuinely happy to tell us something, or they will tell us outright why they might be upset. They will actually, yeah, there will be a codex that will tell us a lot more.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Right.
Our people communicate less through words and more through sentence-like movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that. And if you do, I am very sorry for you.
I should go.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Okay, before we talk to Din Korlak, let's go to the Codex. Oh boy, yeah, we got a lot of shit to. Nope, we read that last time. Aliens, extinct races. Yeah.
50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kaje, for example, shows clear evidence of former Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens.
All right, that does it for aliens, extinct races, spacefaring species that went extinct thousands of years before the present. Aliens, non-council races, spacefaring species without the political power to set galactic policy.
The Elcor are a citadel species native to the high-gravity world Dakuna. They are massive creatures, standing on 4 muscular legs for increased stability. Elcor move slowly, an evolved response to an environment where a fall could be lethal. This has colored their psychology, making them deliberate and conservative. Elcor speech is ponderous and monotone. Among themselves, scent, slight movements, and subvocalized infrasound convey shades of meaning that make a human smile seem as subtle as a fireworks display. Since their subtlety can lead to misunderstandings with other species, the Elcor often go out of their way to clarify when they are being sarcastic, amused, or angry. Dakuna's high gravity impedes mountain formation. Most of the world consists of flat, open plains, which prehistoric Elcor wandered across in small family bands. Modern Elcor still prefer open sky, and can become restless and uncomfortable on long starship journeys. The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society. The Geth possess a unique distributed intelligence. An individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves. In groups, they can reason, analyze situations, and use tactics, as well as any organic race. Geth space is located at the trailing end of the Perseus Arm, beyond the lawless Terminus systems. The Perseus Veil, an obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the Terminus systems.
All right, let's see what else we got. Aliens, non-sapient creatures, non-sapient life forms.
After the Geth secure a location, they round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes. The spikes rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals, and replacing them with cybernetics. The cybernetics reanimate the lifeless flesh and tissue, transforming the bodies into mindless killing machines. Some Alliance soldiers refer to the husk-generating spikes as dragon's teeth, a reference to the mythological berserkers who sprang up from the earth wherever the teeth of the dragon Eris were planted. Dragon's teeth and husks bear little resemblance to other pieces of Geth technology. No one is sure why a synthetic race would bother to drain the minuscule amount of recoverable resources from organic corpses, though the value of reusing them as shock troops is obvious.
So that's what a husk is. That sounds almost kind of like the Reanimator movie, where like where you might have people die, but then that that guy, he uses this green goop and injects it into dead people, and then they come back to life, but they're mindless killing machines pretty much. And the same thing for that poor cat in the movie whose body is all broken all to hell, but then he uses it on the cat and the cat comes back to life, but like he can't fucking move. His spine is literally broke. It's like, oh my god, that was like the cruelest moment of that movie. I mean, it's a Reanimator is wild. If y'all haven't seen Reanimator, check it out. I haven't seen the sequels, I've only seen the first one, but it's been a long time. And that movie is wild. Oh my god. Citadel and Galactic Government, a massive space station that serves as the political and economic capital of galactic culture.
The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring. The Citadel Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council chambers. Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community. 5 arms, known as the wards, extend from the Presidium. Their inner surfaces have been built into cities, populated by millions of inhabitants from across the galaxy. The Citadel is virtually indestructible. If attacked, the station can close its arms to form a solid, impregnable shell. For as long as the station has existed, an enigmatic race called the Keepers has maintained it. The Council is an executive committee composed of representatives from the Asari Republics, the Turian hierarchy, and the Solarian Union. Though they have no official power over the independent governments of other species, the Council's decisions carry great weight throughout the galaxy. No single Council race is strong enough to defy the other two, and all have a vested interest in compromise and cooperation. Each of the Council species has general characteristics associated with the various aspects of governing the galaxy. The Asari are typically seen as diplomats and mediators. The Solarians gather intelligence and information. The Turians provide the bulk of the military and peacekeeping forces. Any species granted an embassy on the Citadel is considered an associate member, bound by the accords of the Citadel Conventions. Associate members may bring issues to the attention of the Council, though they have no input on the decision. The Human Systems Alliance became an associate member of the Citadel in 2165. Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the Citadel Council. They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal with threats to peace and stability in whatever way they deem necessary. They operate independently or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathetic peacekeepers, resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins, ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals. All get the job done one way or another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law. The Spectres were founded after the Solarians joined the Council. For many years they operated in secrecy as backroom problem solvers. Only after the Krogan rebellions did their activities become publicized. Assignment of a Spectre is less contentious than a military deployment, but makes it clear that the Council is concerned about a situation.
Okay, we're gonna break this up a little bit. All right, let's talk to Mr. Din Korlak.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Why, yes, Mini Darth Vader. Let's see. Y'all will understand, I think, pretty quickly why I'm calling him Mini Darth Vader. It's not just him, it's the whole Volus species. As you hear him talk, you'll kind of get the comparisons a little bit, but why are you so cranky, huh?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Okay.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, good day, Earth Clan.
Alright, now let's talk to this other Elcor. It seemed like he was having a problem.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Okay, where is she?
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Now, when I look at the Elcor, like, I could see, like, just their posture, the way they're always on all fours. I can see them potentially having, like, if they go into battle, right? Like, other allies or other species would have, like, mounted, like, tanks on their back or something. But I could see them having serious back problems, and then, you know, if you take out one of their legs, it's pretty much over in a battle for an Elcor. But I think their species looks very interesting. So let's move on. I know it's been a lot of talking, but that you have a lot of conversations. And since we're on the Citadel for part 2, yeah, we're going to be here a while, probably. So let's see. Was this where the Volus is? Yeah.
The Volus are a member species of the Citadel with their own embassy, but they are also a client race of the Turians. Centuries ago, they were voluntarily absorbed into the hierarchy, effectively trading their mercantile prowess for Turian military protection. Erun, their homeworld, lies far beyond the normal life zone of its star. However, the world has a high-pressure greenhouse atmosphere that traps enough heat to support an ammonia-based biochemistry. As a result, the Volus must wear pressure suits and breathers when dealing with other species, as conventional nitrogen-oxygen air mixtures are poisonous to them, and in the low-pressure atmospheres tolerable to most species, their flesh will actually split open.
Ooh.
Volus culture is tribal, bartering lands and even people to gain status. This culture of exchange inclines them to economic pursuits. It was the Volus who authored the Unified Banking Act, and they continue to monitor and balance the Citadel economy.
So, the Volus are fucked without their suits. Got it. Oh my goodness. Well, if you wanted an easy way to kill Levolus, all you have to do is tear their suit all to pieces, and that sounds put me out of my misery now. That sounds horrible. Their flesh will split open. Ugh.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avena.
What's that?
Oh, Avena is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
Okay.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Okay, well, let's go over here and see what we can find over this way. Diplomat. Oh, another L Corps. Okay.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Tell me more. Oh, yeah, this race right here, as you can see, they are called the Keepers. And they keep things running on the Citadel. So that's what that race is. This is another L Corps, obviously.
Human, delighted. Welcome. It is good to meet you.
It's good to meet you, too. Oh. Now, let's see what we got over this way. Oh, another Turian. Executor Palin.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
Attitude toward humans.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't know.
Really?
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
This guy is an ice hole. Man, he is a major dick. to the Turian name. Oh my god.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres. They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
No.
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
Okay, CSEC.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Okay, then.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Anything in this place? Oh, yeah, you know what? Yeah, before we leave, Mr. Executor Palin, I'm just gonna hack your computer real quick, if that's alright with you. Diplomatic advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come join us in the Hawking Eta cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our own kind. Done to our kind. Okay, so that's... What is that? That's probably a... Okay, that's a side mission for later. Okay. Alright, well, bye, asshole. See you later. Let's see what's in here. Man, that guy, for a Turian, he was a dick.
Of course she would. She'd be talking to the nearest airlock if she did.
I suppose. Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. She's...
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Why not?
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk.
I didn't say that.
Ha! I bet you did too.
Shut up, Fredericks.
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
Hey, you know what? Why not do it with the consort? I mean, if she's offering, you might as well raw dog it. You might as well. Why not?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it.
Oh,
It cost half a
okay.
year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Okay. And yeah, that's understandable. If she's more than you can afford, okay, I'll cut you some slack. Like, yeah.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Okay, who are you? Nasania?
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Oh, well, damn. Okay, what a bitch. All right, then.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Sure, why not?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I try Flux or Cora's Den.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Okay.
What is Shihira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Okay, so I want to go this way now? Yeah. Oh, man. Alright, where's Avina? Oh, yeah. We might as well talk to this bitch right here, too.
Greetings, and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel Space Station.
No thanks. Get out of here.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Sure.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel Security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Oh no. I hear her. She's getting ready to bark at something. Oh fuck. Right now, Coco. Oh, son of a bitch.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Okay.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Alright, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Oh, we got a level up. Let's save it. Let's save it, because if anything is to happen and it crashes, I don't want to have to redo all of that dialogue all over again, because, okay, use Citadel Rapid Trans to travel quickly between major locations as you explore the Citadel. Okay, well, we're not going to do that right now. We are actually going to head to the Citadel Tower, or the Council Tower, where this Council is. That's where we're heading now. But along the way, we might stop and talk to people, maybe. I don't know. We gotta see. Yeah, I don't. For some gamers, all of this talking might just be too much, and I get that. But there are some gamers that want to just absorb all this lore and all of everything.
That bug thing over there. What's it doing?
It's a keeper.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Okay, we might as well talk to you, Avina, one more time.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
And the reason that we're talking to Avina again is because this Avina will have different information, so...
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
Excuse me. Alright, let's continue.
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel Control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel Control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
I'd like to hear more about the Council Chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The Council Chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
What if someone has business with the Council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the Council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors. Even then, few are given access to the actual council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
I'm scheduled to have an audience with the Council.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
Tell me about the Relay Monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity, a reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
Alright, well that's enough out of you for now.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Okay. Again, I know I just saved it, but I'm gonna save it again, I'm paranoid it might crash. And I don't want to have to listen to all that dialogue again.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
I'm with Trashley on this one. I'm sorry. I'm with Ashley on this one. That slipped out. Oh, God. Ah, Garrus. How are you doing?
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council. Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
I told you that guy was a dick. Not Garrus. The executor.
Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
See, I told you guys that guy was a dick. Was an asshole. Not Garrus, but the executor.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Maybe. I don't know. We're going to find out. But thanks for the words of encouragement, Garrus.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their...
Oh, man. Look at that green and silver. That is sick. I don't give a shit what they're talking about. I'm just more so focused on his outfit.
Well, the Hadar needs to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because
because you have trouble understanding them.
Okay, there's Captain Anderson. Alright, let's go.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge.
Of course it didn't.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures, just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well.
Oh no.
But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence?
Oh boy.
How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
Oh,
I agree.
Son of a bitch.
Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
Okay. I'm gonna have to stop it for now, but I will be back because Coco, she's outside my door right now, and you guys might not be able to hear it, but she's like whining real low, so that means I'm gonna have to go and take her for a walk. But rest assured, I will be right back. All right, I am back, and I apologize for that sudden interruption. Coco, she did have to go for a walk. She took care of her business, number 1 and number 2, and we are back. Hopefully, with that being the only interruption. Now, obviously, the Citadel Council hasn't found any evidence that Saren has gone rogue, and they are pretty much siding with Saren because, again, looking at it from the Council's perspective, we, as far as Commander Shepard, we are a outsider. We're an unknown compared to Saren, and Saren, he's so far playing this one beautifully because he killed Nihilus for what reason we don't actually know yet, but he took out another Spectre, and he's using and hiding behind the Spectre status in order to make us look bad. So, let's continue.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth.
Of course not.
Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
You crummy bastard.
Meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives. I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Yeah, we'll talk to him.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Any other leads?
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
What about you and Saren?
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission at the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
So would I. I'm almost curious to see how that, like how he sounds when he says that, or what the dialogue comes from it. But we're not going to do that.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars; it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions, but only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Okay.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other
They
species.
would.
Of course they would.
Mm-hmm.
If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
That's true. Like, sure, it's good to have allies, but we can't let the other Citadel Council members and races exactly, we can't let them push us over. No, not exactly. We have to be willing to stand up for our own race. We can't just exactly lie down and say, oh, we're going to do what they tell us to do, because it'll be really convenient for them, and it won't be too convenient for us.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
Okay, well that's good.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation. But with him gone, things are still up in the air.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Okay, let's find out about this Barlavon character.
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
Okay, let's find out about the Shadow Broker.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Alright then, I think that does it.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Alright, sounds good. Sounds good indeed.
That guy's up to something.
What guy?
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind.
Bro, what are you doing? Huh?
Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in a
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Relax.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
All right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
Sure, let's help.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
Forget this.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Okay, so we have a little side mission where we have to scan the Keepers, and I'm going to scan, let's see, Citadel, scan the Keepers, assignment summary, Shorbin, a Solarian scientist, has discovered a way to scan the Keepers, but the Citadel authorities do not like people disturbing the insect-like creatures. You offered to help Shorbin, and he gave you his scanning device. Each time you scan a Keeper, the data will be sent to him automatically. So we have 20 Keepers to scan. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and find all 20 of them right now. So I'm probably going to make this its own separate video, maybe. If I don't, if you guys ever play Mass Effect and you want to scan the Keepers, you can use this as sort of a guide. So let's go ahead and go scan them. Here's number one. Number one. Just like that. It's real simple. Now I'm trying to see if there's any more here at the Citadel Tower. I'm trying to remember. I think there might be one more, but I want to check over this area.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants.
Okay, there's number two. Just like that. Now I'm trying to remember, are there any more, or did we get all of them here?
But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
We have another one. I think that's all of them here. And the reason that I'm doing this little side mission, I mean, you can totally skip it if you want to, but it's more so about getting money and XP to level up. It might be small amounts, but hey, every little bit counts. So now we're going to go to number 4. Number 4 is going to be...
I can't believe the council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they'd take his word over ours.
Yeah.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
Yeah, Caden is right. They naturally will take his word over ours. So here we go. Here's Keeper number 4. Bam. Just like that. Now, let's see. Okay. Number 5 will be right here. Now, for the next one, wait a minute. No, I don't want to go down there yet. For the next one, we will go this way. Yeah, we'll go this way for the next one. So we are on number 6. Yeah. Alright. I believe that this next one is going to be over this way somewhere. Yeah, I believe he's going to be in this office right here. So the office where the Elcor and Volus are, that's where that one is at. Now, I believe we just have to go over to the other side of the embassies in order to get the next 2, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, yep, there's one of them, but hold on, we'll be back for him in just a minute. Hang on, there's one more in this area. Right here. Now, you wouldn't think to look down here, would you? But there we go. We got number 7, number 6, and number 7. I'm just making sure. Okay, number 7. Number 8 is coming up next. Alright, number 8. Now, for the next one, we can leave this area. Okay, for the next one, what we want to do, we want to go over to the financial district.
That's nothing. I've had my office rearranged 5 times now. 5 times?
Okay, number 9. Now, we're on to number 10. Number 10, we'll be back to talk to you. Yep, number 10 right here. Okay, let me make sure there's nothing. I don't think there's anything up here. No, okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, so that should be number 11, right? Okay, yeah, we'll be on number 11 in just a minute. Right now, in fact. We'll worry about him in a minute. That's a Hanar. Number 11 will be, like, right up here. I know it's not much XP and money, but it's an early one we can knock out of the way. I'm trying to think, was there one in here? No. We'll be back to talk to you in a minute, Bar Levon. In fact, I know we just made like a big ass circle, but that's okay. That is quite okay. Because we want to go for number 12.
You're not allowed in here. This one believes it has the right to move freely.
Okay, so we want to go to the wards area. I'm just trying to find these. That way we can move on. That way we can get at least something done today, because I know for a fact
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
I know I'm just like kind of running through these areas, but I at least want to try to get something done today, because
You really think we'll find him down here?
He always stops in for a few games.
I know for a fact that we are not completing this mission on the Citadel to expose Saren today, because it's a little bit, there's more to it. Okay, so there was number 11, right? Yeah, let me see. Oh no, number 12. Okay, my bad. So we're on number 13. Okay.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site.
Hmm.
Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Okay, what is down this way? Oh, the next keeper. There we go. Excelente. We don't want to go that way yet. Okay, we'll go this way. I'm just looking for keepers. That's the main objective right now, so we can just get it done and over with. Oh god, this. Yeah, we'll talk to you later.
Wow, it's you.
Yeah, we'll talk later. I'm more worried about the keepers right now, man. That was number 13, wasn't it? No, number 14. Okay, so we're about more than halfway done, in fact. Okay. The next keeper is going to be down this way, over here. At Flux, I believe is the name of this place. I wanted to dance. Oh, well.
It's out of my hands, Bishop. I'll bring her back in a second. She doesn't want to come.
Okay. There's the next keeper. Okay. We'll be back. I promise. We will be back to these areas. I'm just looking for these keepers. That's all I'm doing. Okay, the next one will be down.
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard!
We'll be back. Trust me. We will be back this way. There's another keeper down this way. We did get a level up. What was it? When we talked... I know we got a level up on this part. Okay, I think there's another... Look at that. There's another one. Great. Excellent. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. You know what? I'm going to take a little bit of a detour because I just remembered. You know what? We need to go talk to Bar Levon real quick. How many we got left? Okay, we only got 3 more left to find. Okay, then I'm pretty sure I remember where all of them are. Okay, so the financial district. And here's a great thing because this is like pretty much like a fast travel system. So I can get around the Citadel even quicker because of me just going to all these places like randomly, like I have been. So, and then the great thing about it, it will autosave every time, which is a good thing. All right, let's talk to Bar Levon about. Okay, yeah, Citadel Shadow Broker. An agent for the Shadow Broker named Bar Levon might be able to provide you with more information about Saren. All right.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. It is a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Bar Levon. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I've heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Sarah?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker, and I do know something about Saren.
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune, but these are exceptional circumstances, so I am going to give it to you for free.
Oh, really?
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business until Saren turned on him.
That's what happens when you deal with a traitor like Sarah.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the Shadow Broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense, not unless something huge was at stake. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it, a Krogan mercenary.
Ah, a Krogan mercenary, huh?
How do I find him?
I heard he was paying Citadel security a visit. If you hurry, you can probably catch him before he leaves the C-Sec Academy.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with C-Sec?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope he will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
The Shadow Broker.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge. I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow Broker is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. The Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time, I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is, without a doubt, the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel space together in a single, strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find out in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
Alright, well, see you later, Bar Levon.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, now, let's talk to this, Hanar.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium. Who are you? This one's face name is Delaminder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth. What exactly do you sell? Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Okay.
Who are you?
Ah, damn it, I asked him this already.
This one's face name is Delaminder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
I can't really afford anything right now, so I'm gonna have to pass.
I think I'll be going.
Return soon. This one receives new shipments regularly.
Oh, great. Let me see. Yep, see, I can't really afford anything right now, so I'm gonna have to pass. Oh yeah, we needed to talk to Avina one more time.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 3. Here in the financial district, a number of businesses offer various goods and services to their exclusive clientele.
Mm-hmm.
The statue you see before you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldiers who gave their lives to protect Citadel space during the Rachni Wars. In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies petitioned to have the statue removed. However, this motion was eventually quashed by the Council.
Tell me more about the Krogan rebellions.
In recognition of their efforts during the Rachni Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the Council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. Blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their numbers began to swell. Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other Council species. The Krogan rebellions had begun. For a full century, the Council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
You needed the Krogan to stop the Rachni, then you needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's going to stop the Turians?
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my programming parameters. The Turians are members of the Citadel Council. They are not a threat to galactic peace.
But that doesn't mean all Turians are good. Just like all humans are not good. All Krogans are not good. All Solarians are not good. There's bad apples in every single race. So don't get that shit twisted, Avina. And there are good members of each race, just like there are good members of... Just like there are good members of each race, there are bad people in those races.
Why did the Council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten. The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions. Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
Sounds like they got what they deserved.
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
Oh, damn it. Oh, well.
What were the Rachni Wars?
Nearly 2,200 years ago, explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Rachni. A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Rachni unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries. The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni advance and drive them back. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
Was it really necessary to wipe them out?
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
Okay, thank God I ain't got to talk to her no more throughout the rest of the game. That's all.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Oh, I will, because I ain't got to talk to her no longer. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay, let's talk to... Alright, guys. I tell you what. I was on my way to CSEC when I realized I fucked up big time. But before I was able to progress any further into the story, I went back, I exited out of the game, and I reloaded the autosave. And what I have to do is we have to go to Korra's den first before we continue the main mission, the main story, because otherwise that's going to lock out a side quest that I have to do at Korra's den. So what we need to do first, we're back, I need to speak to the consort before we continue. So let's go do that right now. I realized it before it was too late.
Welcome, I am Nailina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Sure.
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
Well, I'll be honest, it wouldn't hurt to get some physical contact, some physical raw dogging. I mean...
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
What do you do here, Nailina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
Oh, contented, huh?
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
Sounds interesting.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
What? I want some raw dogging now. I don't want to wait 3-4 months. Are you fucking kidding me? Get out of here. Are you serious?
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nailina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress.
Yeah, I want to get a piece of that.
The consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Sure. Hell yeah, let's go.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Now, I know she wants a favor. That's why we're mostly here. So... Oh, damn, wait a minute. That's interesting as Solarian has that outfit on. Huh. Interesting. Okay.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you. You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Oh. So we gotta go up here. Alright.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
Oh, hell yeah. She's smoking hot. Who are you?
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Okay.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Cora's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
Okay.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
Oh, I bet. I bet you would, honey.
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Alright then, let's go to Cora's den. I might need to level up my charm. Maybe. Wait, I gotta check. I'll check when I get down there. But, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to set it up for us to possibly complete and move on from the Citadel in the next part. That's what I'm doing here. We're not going to be able to do it. We're not going to be able to finish it today, I should say. But I'm trying to set it up for possibly getting to it the next part, hopefully. Because we've done, I mean, I know it doesn't seem like we've done a lot, but we have done a lot.
That's him.
Oh, an assassin. Get down, get down, get down, get down. Jesus Christ. Alright, come on. Throw the bastard. There we go. You gotta be careful, man, because I don't know what weapons he's got. And don't forget, just to show you guys, it's still on insanity. So we gotta be careful. Because, like, I don't know what could be a one hit or anything. Like, I don't... is your fro? Of course not. I'm not brave enough to... I'm trying not to get killed so early on, but we gotta get to him somehow. Oof. God damn. Oh God, see what I'm saying? Down half health already? Fuck. Jesus Christ. Man, your fro needs to come in clutch right now, Caden. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Fuck you, buddy. Trying to kill me on my way to a club. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. Okay. Oh, of course we gotta have a seat. I mean, why not? Yeah, that's a beautiful view, by the way. That's a stunning view. Too bad I'm on a deadline, but yeah. Okay. So let me see. Do I have to... Ooh, yeah, we gotta level up. Let's level the charm up 1. That's all I'm gonna level up right now. What's back here?
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
Oh.
Who's Fist?
He owns this club, but the customers have to stay out front.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Enjoy the club.
Okay, then. I guess we gotta go. Let me save it just in case. Oh my God.
Commander, what do you want?
I'm here on Shaira's behalf. Your lies are hurting me.
Good. The lies have been killing me for days. I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
Because she rejected me. Me! Septima Soraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
Well, she's not exactly going to just be tied down. She gives pleasure to many men or women on the Citadel, or clients.
I think I can see why you're upset, but spreading these lies won't make it better.
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
Come on, straighten up.
General, did you ever win a battle by moping in a bar?
War. That's what this feels like, all right. How did I let it come to this? So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I don't think it could hurt.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort, even if she won't have me back.
Good.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right, I'll go to her, after I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
Okay.
What do you want me to do?
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
All right.
What makes you think you'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the L-Corps.
Who am I taking it to? Where is he?
His name is Zoltan. He's an L-Corps diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Hard to imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
That's because you don't understand.
Okay, now we're going to talk to Harkin.
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel security. Biggest mistake of my life.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is. You gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre.
Huh.
Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. But it's a good story, though. The hero's fall. Classic tragedy.
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
Oh my god.
You're a pig.
Just noticed that now.
Okay, anyway, we're not here about you spreading around herpes and all that shit.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Unless I heard he was going back there.
How well do you know Captain Anderson?
Met him a few times over the years. One of those hardcore military guys. Yes, sir. No, sir. Can't have any fun with a stick up your ass, sir. That's probably why he climbed the Alliance ranks so fast. The military loves brown-nosers.
The captain's a good soldier.
Sure, whatever. Dress him in a fancy suit, pin some shiny medals on his chest, and call him a hero. Everybody else does. But if he's so great, why'd the Spectres kick him out? Why'd you go ask him about that?
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
What's it like working for CSEC?
You mean, what was it like? The executor suspended me without pay. Recurring violations. CSEC was keeping a file on me. Can you believe that? Every mistake I ever made went into the books. Get a little rough with a suspect, note in the file. Have a couple of drinks on duty, note in the file. Skim a couple of credits off a drug bust, note in the file. It's a goddamn witch hunt.
You got off easy, if you ask me.
What the hell do you know? Working for CSEC isn't like being a Marine. People get pissed off if we shoot somebody. Investigations, inquiries, rules, regulations. Every day I plow through enough red tape to choke a rhino. That's how you gotta be to do this job. So don't talk to me about right and wrong. You soldiers got it easy.
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures he can save the world. Always bucking heads with the Executor. He'll pay for it soon enough. The Executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened to me.
Well, goodbye.
I'm out of here.
Okay, level up. So, what we want to do, we want to now...
Maybe it's not true. Morgan's an ass. He's just messing with her heads.
You're probably right.
You'd still like to hear it from the captain himself? I don't know why the audio there cut. It might be a glitch, but anyway. What we want to do now, we want to go to CSEC because we're going to finish collecting the keepers. I was trying to think of the damn name of them. Okay, we want to go to the embassies because that'll give us a shortcut to the CSEC. I could have went there another way. I absolutely could have, but this will be an even quicker way to get to CSEC. Just right down here. And I was on my way to CSEC when I realized I had messed up the previous time. That's why I had to stop the recording, because the second time my own fault.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Okay, what we want to do, we're going to go over that way just in a minute. Hold on. We want to collect 2 of the 3 keepers we got left. Okay, there we go. We're going to get the other one in a minute.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Good luck. Good luck with that.
Go on. Get out of here.
Yes, human.
Rex. It's so good to see you again. How the hell are you?
I'm trying to bring down Saren. Barlavon said to talk to you.
Barlavon is a wise man. We may share a common goal, human.
Okay.
Enlighten me.
I've been hired to kill the owner of Cora's Den, a man named Fist. He did something very foolish.
He betrayed the Shadow Broker.
A Quarian showed up here on the Citadel. She was on the run. She wanted to trade information for a safe place to hide, so she went to Fist. He promised to arrange a meeting between her and the Shadow Broker. Instead, he contacted Saren.
Fist's not too smart.
He's just greedy. Saren paid him a small fortune for the Quarian. He had to. She has evidence connecting him to the Geth.
If we get our hands on that evidence, we can prove that Saren's a traitor. And the Council will have to listen to us.
Where's the Quarian now?
Last I heard, Fist still had her. Probably somewhere inside his club. You help me kill Fist, she's all yours.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
What about Garrus, that Turian? He wants to take Saren down too.
We could use him.
He might come in handy.
He was here just before you showed up. Said he was going to follow up a lead on his investigation. Wanted to speak to the doctor at the med clinic.
Move out.
Okay. Normally, I would go ahead and take Rex, but we're not going to do that yet. We're not going to equip Rex right now. Now, let me explain why. For all of the squad mates that we are going to get, like I said, I'm going for the platinum. And in order to do that, we have to complete 5 missions with Ashley, 5 with Caden, 5 with Rex, 5 with Garrus, 5 with Liara, and 5 with Tally. Now, we already have Ashley and Caden equipped with us. Once we complete the 5 missions with those 2, we can move on to another 2. And it's best to go ahead and try to get this done as early as possible, especially if you are going for the platinum, which I am. So, sorry, Rex, we're not going to use you yet. Don't worry, Rex will be equipped in the playthrough, but just not right now.
Okay, Julie. Let me get this straight.
Okay.
Your business partner, Short, he's threatened you?
Well, no, not exactly. But he wants to meet with me. I think he's going to kill me.
And why do you think that?
I can't really get into the details. But Shorbin will kill me if I leave here unprotected.
I can't help you. Not unless you give me something more to go on.
I can't. I'm sorry. Hey there. Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorbin. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Shorbin? That's the guy who asked us to scan the Keepers.
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorbin these days. Well, good luck.
Okay, so that was important. There's a reason that I didn't finish collecting scanning the Keepers, per se. And, that'll be technically one mission closer to completing 5 with Ashley and Caden, technically. So, this is essentially another side quest. If y'all move out the way, damn. But, okay, now we have to talk to Shorbin, but we should only have one more Keeper, right? Yeah, okay, so I know where the last Keeper is, but we're going to leave that until we complete this side mission with Jalid, who is afraid that Shorbin wants to kill him, and we're going to go find out exactly what this is all about. So now we have to go to the lower markets. Okay, we're going to go to the lower markets. We're going to fast travel there. So we just have to go to the markets, right? Yeah. There we go. We're almost done with today's part, but I just wanted to knock out 2 side quests. Okay, we gotta go downstairs.
Is that really?
Yeah, it's really me, but Conrad, we're gonna have to talk to you on the next part, I believe. Because this video is going to be actually longer than my first part.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
Yes, the truth. No more lies, you son of a bitch.
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorbin.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
Quit stalling. Jalid told us what you've been up to.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
Not yet.
No, but you're going to tell me. Everything.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him.
Huh.
Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it.
Oh, so Jalid is the paranoid one. Okay.
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole.
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. You'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
All right.
I suppose a little scanning here and there won't hurt anyone?
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
I'll go have a chat with him right now.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go and speak to Jalid again, and then we're going to collect that, or we're going to scan that last keeper. Then that's going to be it for today. Because we got to talk to a few other people, and we're going to do that on the next part. Because I am starting to, yeah, it's getting to the point where, yeah, this video is going to be longer than the first part, but that's okay. I'm trying to set up the next part that we might be able to finish the Citadel and hopefully get off the Citadel in the next part. So, okay, let's speak to Jalid. And then we'll go scan that last keeper. That way, that'll technically be 2 missions done under Ashley and Caden. Hopefully. I hope this counts. But we're going to keep them in our squad until we get the trophy for both of them.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorben?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
What about the keeper data?
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorben would kill me to get the data, so I was hoping you'd take care of him.
Wow.
Wow. I'm scanning the keepers for Shorben, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorben can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Okay, now let's go scan that last keeper. I think we have to go back to Cora's Den for another little side mission, but I'll have to leave that for the next part when we get back to Mass Effect.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the
I wish she was standing on the other side.
Education plan.
Whatever.
After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance Military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
The last keeper is right up here. And yes, that is the Normandy, but, you know, I wanted to go ahead and at least get this done before we end. There we go. Alrighty then, I am gonna go ahead and save it. This is gonna be a great place to stop it. So, we've met Rex, and we ran into Garrus when he was talking to the Executor about trying to finish his report on his findings of Saren. I'm assuming that's what he was talking about. You know, as far as him being rogue, you know, not a so great Spectre. And we've done some side stuff. Now, on the next part, I'm hoping that I've set it up perfectly that way. By the time we get to the end of the next part, we will be leaving the Citadel. That way we can go up into space for the first time in the playthrough. I'm hoping. But, yeah, I can see some gamers not having the patience to sit through all this talking. Because I remember I asked this one guy that I'm subscribed to, you know, have you ever played Mass Effect? And he said no. Like, and I asked him why, and he never gave a reason as to why. Like, I'm like genuinely curious. Is it because it's a lot of dialogue? Is it because it's in the science fiction era? And that can't be it, because he had just played Alien Isolation. That's literally set in fucking space. Maybe his attention span can't handle all the awesome lore that these games have to offer. That's probably what it is. But he's kind of got some bad gaming taste anyway. Not all of his gaming tastes are bad, but I would say more so probably 80-20% of his gaming tastes are bad. That 20% is actually pretty good, but the other 80, yeah, it's not so great in my opinion. But anyway, that is going to do it for today's video. Mass Effect, I have been enjoying it so far, and we are getting it done. And hopefully on the next part, we'll be able to get off of the Citadel. That I'm trying to set it up that way that can happen. And that's pretty much all I got to say to you guys for this video. I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by and for your continued support. And if you're new, welcome on in for the very first time. I'm glad to have your support, and thank you for your time. I am Buck Beak, and I'm going to go fly away back to my nest. Until next time, bye guys.